So, hi Vinay.
Hi,
Nice to
Prajeet.
meet you. Yeah, nice to meet you. So, I'm happy that you applied for this role at Jubilant Foods. And since you know, one of our major products is Domino's Pizzas,
Right.
and we are looking for a manager to take on the responsibilities over here. And so, let's start off with your interview. All right. And I have a fun question for you. First
Sure.
is, do you like pizzas?
Yeah, definitely. I
Okay, that's amazing. I guess you passed the first question. Okay, that was just a joke. Let's start off with a guesstimate question. Okay, I have a fun little guesstimate. Since we'll be working on pizzas and stuff, this is a pizza related question, so let's have fun with it. Tell me the total number of regular sized pizzas that are eaten in India on a Sunday.
Okay. So I need a minute to think about my approach. So
Sure.
yeah. So so I think what we can do, I can calculate the monthly consumption first, and then we can narrow it down to weekly consumption and then daily consumption. We can reach out to Sunday. So what I'm thinking of dividing the entire population into rural urban and then coming up narrowing it down to weekly consumption.
Okay.
Shall I take this age and gender segmentation as well?
No, this is a higher level guesstimate. So I think let's leave out the age and gender bifurcations.
Totally works.
Yeah.
So can I assume that the entire population of India is 130 crore and roughly the split between rural and urban is 70 and 30 percentage respectively?
Yeah, so it's 130 crores, so you can take it as 1300 million. And yeah, rural, you can take it as around 60-40 split. Yeah,
That works. So if we take 130 crore and divide the rural and urban into 60 and 40 percentage respectively, we'll be getting 780 million for rural population and 520 million for urban population.
Yes.
So what we can do, we can divide it into three classes, each of this segment. Like rural, we can take upper, middle, and lower. And similarly for urban, we can take upper, middle, and lower. So can I take upper as 20% for rural, 40% rural middle, and 40% rural lower?
So
So if
20,
it works.
40, 40, that seems fair. You can proceed with that, yeah.
Okay.
Can you
And
tell
I'll
me-
be taking slightly more upper urban upper population slightly more. Like I was taking 20% in rural upper, I'll be taking 30% here, and
okay.
40% for urban middle, and then 30% for urban lower.
That makes sense.
So
You can
if I
proceed.
take this and make some calculations, I'll be getting 156 million rural upper, 312 million rural middle, and 312 million rural lower population. And similarly, if I make calculations, I will be getting urban upper 156 million, urban middle 208 million, and urban lower 156 million.
Those calculations seem fine. Any
Okay.
further calculation you want to make?
Yeah. So what we can do, we are calculating the monthly consumption,
Yes.
right now. So what I can assume, if I can assume if it seems fair, like I can take monthly consumption for rural upper as one pizza per month,
Okay.
and 0.5 pizza for rural middle, or you can say one pizza in 2 months.
Okay. What about the lower class?
So lower, I'm not sure. You can correct me if I'm wrong. Like I was thinking, either I can take one pizza in 2 months, or 4 months, or 0.25, or none, no pizza at all, no consumption.
To be fair, rural class may not have the taste also for it, lower class in rural area. So let's consider zero.
Yeah,
Let's
totally
assume that
agree.
they won't eat any pizza.
Totally agree.
Alright.
So upper for urban upper, I'll be taking 2 pizza per month.
Okay.
For urban middle, I'll be taking 1 pizza per month, and for urban lower, I'll be taking 0.5 pizza per month. So if it seems fair, I can proceed further.
Urban lower again, you're considering two pizzas and one pizza in 2 months. So okay, that seems fair. You can proceed.
Right.
Yeah.
So I'll be multiplying. In previous step, I got the entire population, and this time I make the assumptions for monthly consumption respectively. So I'll be multiplying each of the figures and I'll be adding all of them.
Okay.
So after multiplying, I'll be getting 910 million pizza monthly consumption.
Okay.
So now we'll be going further and calculating the weekly consumption.
Yes.
So 910 million I got for the monthly consumption. I'll be dividing it by 4. I'll be getting 227.5 million.
Okay.
And since you know that during weekdays there are less consumption of pizzas, and during weekends we tend to eat more because of parties. So we can divide like 227 million from Monday to Thursday. We can take 10% each day, the consumption of pizza.
Okay, so that's
And-
40%.
Right.
Okay.
And from Friday to Saturday on weekends we can take 20% per day.
20, 20, 20. You're taking
20,
60 on
20,
weekends.
20.
Alright, fine. Go ahead. Go ahead.
So on Sunday I'll be taking 20 pizza of 20% of 227 million, and I'll be roughly getting 45.5 million
Okay.
by calculating that. So
Okay.
till now we have got on a Sunday how much pizza we are consuming. Now you said in your question that you want regular size pizza.
Yes, we want to
So now we'll be going further up, and we'll be taking the distribution of pizza sizes on a particular day.
Alright.
On like what is the usual distribution of pizza sizes? Like can I take regular pizza as 40%, medium pizza as 30%, and large pizza as rest 30%?
I mean, the actual numbers are quite complex, but for this guesstimate, I think we can keep it simple. So, yeah, the 40 30 30 split seems good.
So we'll be taking 40% of 45.5 million, and we'll be getting 18.2 million. So this is the final number I'm going to tell. So if it seems fair, so yeah, that will be.
That was fabulous. I mean, I really enjoyed the way you presented your structure, and the assumptions that you took also were quite close. And I can see that the figure that you arrived at 18.2 million pizzas in a month for these brackets, it's actually a pretty accurate number. I mean, we could go further into further brackets as well, but that's not necessary. And
Okay,
yeah,
sure.
thanks for this.
Thanks, Pradeep.
यार तुम्हारे ऑफर लेटर का पता नहीं लेकिन ये पिज्ज़ा बहुत सही है